Out and about as usual, guys. So far, I've seen a peregrine diving for its prey. Couldn't get the camera out quick enough though. And I've also seen a buzzard flying high in the sky, which is lovely. As you can see, it's a beautiful day. And I'm under the buzzard tree. Yeah, I'm looking for, actually, I was looking for the kestrel. I thought that peregrine falcon was the kestrel, just that we had the same kind of shape or whatever, but as soon as I seen how fast and it was swooping down really fast behind the tree line there, I knew right away it was a peregrine falcon. So I'm still on the hunt for the kestrel. That's been a week now since I haven't seen him flying about. I've got a funny feeling because it happened a couple of years back that the kestrel 2 years back was just passing through that I filmed way back there 2 years ago, and I think it's going to be the same with this one. Not 100% sure, but I'm going to keep hunting and see if I can see any sign. And it's strange because it's either one or two things, that the area doesn't suit him or her, or he's been chased out by the peregrine or whoever, sparrowhawks. It's the old scenario that territorial disputes. There's only enough ground to go around, so there's only so much property let out for the wildlife, if you understand what I mean. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see if I do see him again, because they do migrate. So it could be just that he's passing through to go to his chosen nest. I can just hear a woodpecker there in the background there as well. That's it. Spring's coming alive now. A few days back it was the first day of spring, so everything is coming alive. Let's go a little walk. I sold 6 paintings this morning, which is great, magic for me. So I was busy. It took me the best part of an hour and a half to get them all packaged up, parcelled into the art in a box and delivered within the same hour and a half to the post office, which was great. Look at my surroundings. That's the buzzard tree that I'm sitting under. I always like to sit under that, keep away from the fence line there, and as you can see, the skies are blue. There's not a cloud in the sky, which is great for me. There is just a wee slight breeze, but not much. When you're under the tree there, you can't feel it as much, but it's nothing compared to what we've had. That's us at the haggis field. As you've gathered, I've still not fixed that shoe. And another thing, I've had so much to do, I haven't even ordered that battery yet, and I found that the battery is on critical low. So that's one thing that I will have to rectify. Yeah, and tighten this screw up. Yeah, all these jobs I'll need to get done. So yeah, I went to film that buzzard as well, and I found out the battery is very critically low. There's only enough for about maybe 5-minute filming, so I'm saving that at the moment. Yeah. What I also did before I came over Heathfield, I filled up the bird feeder. I went to Tesco's this morning and I got a nice pack. I'll probably show you in another vlog, but I got a nice big bag. I can't remember what it weighed. It must be about 4 or 5 pound anyway, in weight of birdseed. So it cost about £4.50 or something like that. Nothing much. So yeah, I filled up the bird feeder, and what I did was I hung about for about 10 minutes, and lo and behold, the first bird that went to the feeder was a blue tit. The robins were eyeing it up, but they were keeping back. So when I go back over that way, I'm going to have a good look to see how many birds are there. And I'm going to come back tomorrow. I want to see exactly how much they're feeding on it, to see if it's empty again or see if it's half full or whatever. So I'll keep a good close eye on that. As you can see, this is ideal habitat. This is the haggis moorland. Ideal habitat for all various birds and animals. Yeah. This is where I filmed the kestrel. When he was hovering on that tree, the mini short video that I showed you of him balancing on a tree top, on a branch of a tree top. Yeah, this is where I filmed him doing it. He was hanging about here for 2 or 3 days, so I had time to film him. You've probably seen those vlogs anyway, where I was out looking for him. But yeah, that was good this morning. Sold 6 paintings, all various watercolours. So I'm going to be doing a few more watercolours, I think, because I must have sold in the past couple of weeks about maybe 20 to 30, so I need to stock them back up again. Yeah, so I thought I'd keep you up to date. Definitely have to order that battery, because this is a critical time of year, as you'll understand, when I get the most of my wildlife shots. So I might even order 2. And another thing I'll need to be doing and thinking about shortly is to be vacating this area and spreading my wings out. I've got the moorlands to go to high up in the moors. I've got the lowlands to go down to on the rivers, where I get some great wildlife shots of oyster catchers and ospreys fishing in the river. I've got the reservoir up at the moorlands, up at Sheriff's Muir, where there is another osprey, which I am going to be filming this year as well. And where else am I going? The lowlands, the highlands at the moorlands. I'll come back here as well at Heathfield, whatever, and at Leafy's Wood. But it's time for me to spread my wings, as they would say. It's just that the bad winter and whatever keeps you restricted to the local area. So look out for good vlogs coming soon of various locations. Yeah. What I did notice as well, there's a lot of wildflowers coming up. The wild garlic as well. Look at this massive tree. Now that will hold a lot of insects, bugs, or whatever. Buzzard up there, 2 of them. See them? One above the buzzard tree. One above the buzzard tree, see them? And one over there. So there's buzzards about. Lovely. I might just go back up to the tree and get those on film, because those are lovely, especially with this light. Yeah, I've seen a few woodpeckers on this tree eating all the termites and whatever. So I'm keeping a close eye on this dead tree. It's huge, as you can see, massive. So that'll be interesting as well. I hear a lot of woodpeckers about just now. Leafy's Wood, Wolfwood and Hangman's Hill. I can hear a lot of tapping of the woodpeckers. I've got a few jobs to do the next couple of days. I've got all my camera gear to get raked out, checked, cleaned, make sure, like what it says, got enough battery life in them, enough memory cards and whatever. Because I think it's going to be a busy spring and summer and autumn once that comes. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of home maintenance to the camera gear. What else have I? Oh, I've got the bicycle to service, my electric, my eco bike. If I'm going up on the moors, I have to get those checked out as well. I know I need a battery for it, but there's enough power in it for me to get up and down to as far as the reservoir anyway. So I've got that to do. So that's more jobs and tasks added to the list. But anyway, those buzzards are hanging about. They're in the sky there, and I see that there's a quarter moon as well. I'd love to get a bit of film with the moon behind them. That would make a great shot. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to love yous and leave yous, and we'll get back to you on another vlog, and one day you'll see these film as well of these buzzards. I'll try and get them pictured behind the buzzard tree. But I'm going to leave you just now, guys, because this vlog's long enough, and we'll go on to the next one and continue watching my little video shorts, YouTube shorts. So I'll say bye bye for now.